guys, it's me, David NOCs, and today we're going to make a U.S. Civil War II. Keep in mind, this video was inspired by Adizzpro, so yeah. So let's start this off. They're gonna have Arizona and New Mexico. I believe they didn't have it back then. And they're also gonna have their headquarters in Hawaii. Okay, now that we have this, when the president sees this, and the South left the North, not because of the slavery thing. Slavery was already abolished. They left and now they called it the CCS, which means Confederate Communist States. So another communist. So the U.S. military quickly comes from Maryland and West Virginia. It starts to push into the Virginia territory. And they eventually are gonna go to Hawaii. Speaking of Hawaii, they send some boats to California to capture the capital, which is Honolulu, Hawaii. Well, the Maryland and West Virginian troops are focusing on the Chesapeake Bay to cut off the trade from the Chesapeake Bay, and they eventually capture it. But over here in California, Nevada, Utah, things are going bad. Yeah, let me do this. Bam. Let me do this. Bam. And they start to push in to California, attempting to take Los Angeles, which is like right there, and Sacramento, which is like right there. This also goes into Nevada, where they capture Las Vegas. And so they are friends with Russia. So eventually Russia helps them out, taking Alaska, and then leaves the war. Go over here in some other states, like this state finally get captured completely. There are a bunch of islands. They can just do island hopping. And they move their capital being smart on this, to Dallas, Texas. Okay, so they keep on pushing. The Union keeps on pushing into here. They send some troops on a special operation over there. And eventually kick out all the troops from this area of Nevada, retaking Las Vegas, and cutting this in half, taking this part. This is where blue starts pushing in more. They take Missouri's Panhandle. Is that a panhandle or something like that? And they start madly pushing into Missouri, because this is where their military is, because it's very near Dallas. Eventually, they take over the whole state. And then they start to push into Kentucky. They surround the whole country, which makes them surrender to the Confederates. Eventually, they start retaking Kentucky, the Union. Trying to get the Frankfort delivery. They eventually capture Frankfort and liberate Kentucky, so Kentucky unsurrenders and starts to push into Missouri and some Confederate land. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now Ohio sending their troops down with Kentucky. They're able to complete all of that. Connect up with the Virginian and West Virginian and Maryland troops. So yeah, Kentucky and Ohio did it. Florida's sending troops up here, but they can't stop them. Maryland and the other states. This is basically all the states, all the eastern states over here. If Maryland, take that. Eventually, Missouri gets taken back. After Missouri gets taken back, over here, the Californians successfully take them out of the country, But then Alaska is back part of the Union. And the Californians have started their push into the Four Corner states. Starting with the Grand Canyon state. Also Nevada is helping California over here. They come over here, take all of this land. Wrong color. Kansas over here making another Kansas. Takes that amount of land. Now Missouri just got liberated. They're gonna act like crazy with Ohio over here and take a bunch of land. So it looks like we know who is winning over here. They are being supplied by every European country that is in NATO, the North. But the South is being supplied by Russia, China, Serbia, Cuba, countries like that. Venezuela, Nicaragua. And every state starts to push into them. So they see this is a problem, so they finally liberate Hawaii and put their capital back on there. Immediately get captured again. There's already boats there. Californians, Nevadans, Utahns, I don't know how to say it, Coloradans, Kansans, Missourians, Kentuckians, West Virginians, Marylanders, pushed all of that. They eventually come here and take all of Arizona, New Mexico, and some of Texas. And Texas is over here. Where did I join them? And proceeds to join the Union. The South is screwed. Florida joins back into the Union. It starts pushing up. Attempting to take all the coast. Away from the Confederates. With Texas gone, they move their capital to, I'm guessing, Atlanta. Well, they're screwed. I don't know why this land doesn't belong to them. In the Union I'm talking about. Texas pushes into Oklahoma over here, which eventually surrenders. And now this is the CCS. Confederate Communist States of America. Yeah. I added an extra letter. They start to push up after taking all the coast. Florida and Texas focus on the south, southern part of it. Well, Missouri, Kentucky, Maryland, and Delaware. I don't know why it's not marked on this map, but Delaware is there too. West Virginia, Maryland are focusing on the north. Texas is focusing on all fronts. Eventually, the Confederate States of America surrender. And let's see this peace treaty. So, over here, Texas gets land because they switch sides. So, they got the Soviet Union there. They annex Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Over here we have Arizona and New Mexico getting united. Because after all they lost, Arizona and New Mexico would barely be like the lowest ranked states. California and Nevada unite because they both did pretty good. They both did a lot. And Nevada's only major cities like Las Vegas, so they decided to give them to California so they can be better state. Because Katie reunited because they did some stuff. I don't know why this guy is here, because Wyoming doesn't exist. It's just water. So Montana hasn't changed, but all the middle countries are like North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. But Oklahoma already became part of Texas, so all of these unite. Iowa is fine. I over here pulled the better borders, so you guys can check it out. All the other things that I did by yourself by pausing the video. So that's the end of the video. Remember this video, if you're not copying Adizzpro, I was inspired by Adizzpro to make this video. So, bye!